Well, the good news is I actually know what the team of 6 I want to use for the playthrough is going to look like. But the downside is we're not going to see the real first member until after the third gym. So get comfortable with Evan and the temporary team members because we're going to see quite a few. What's going on, guys? It's Nate Cinderies here, and welcome back to another video. For this video, we're going to be doing episode 2 of the Pokemon Leaf Green playthrough. In the last episode, we started off our newest journey in Kanto by picking out our starter Pokemon, being Squirtle, or Evan, as his name is. Caught a couple of temporary Pokemon in Temper the Mankey and Lare the Pidgey. And we battled our rival, who I named Tarragon. Yep, it's a nod. We battled him in Pallet Town and in Route 22 just over there. So today, as we say goodbye to Viridian City for now, we go through Viridian Forest and we will end the episode in Pewter City. So, I hope you're enjoying the series so far. The only episode up till now. But when there's more episodes, I hope you're enjoying the entire series. If you are, fantastic. Feel free to drop a wee like and a wee comment down below. It helps the channel continue the way it is or develop in the future. Now, let's get going. Now, we remember in the last episode this man was down for the count because he needed his coffee, as they say. So yeah, now he's looking fighting fit. I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest when I go, and that's what we're going to do today. And you? Well now, I've had my coffee, and that's why I need to get going. What is that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? What are you talking about? I've got 2, but... Nah, I suppose I'd better show you then. It's the obligatory tutorial. That Weedle can be shiny. And thankfully not, because if this man catches the Weedle, we're never going to see him again. Well, we'll see the old man, but not the Weedle. And even if we could, probably be reverting back to its original. I don't know. But it can be shiny. I don't know about you guys, but I've never actually seen an uncatchable shiny in any main series game. I know there's times where you do. I'm talking about like tutorials or starting up the game, not like in the battle tower in Emerald, where a couple of trainers do have shiny Pokemon. I'm talking about just, welcome to the world of Pokemon, this is what we call a Pokemon, or this is how you catch a Pokemon. They're shiny? Nah, not they ones. Anyways, there. Now tell me, was that education? That was educational, was it not? And here, take this too. HGTV! Hooray! If there's anything you're not sure about, it'll teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. Thank you. If you talk to him again, he'll end up saying the exact same thing. So here is our first gym. Or so we think. Viridian Gym's doors are locked. I didn't jump down that ledge, that did that automatically. But I was kind of hoping I could talk to the old man as well. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. If you've watched the Pokemon Stadium playthrough, you'll know exactly who it is. Welcome everyone to Route 2. It is pretty much not different from Route 1. Route 1, if anything, there's less grass, but it's that side that's a little bit different. A little bit different. You can see items that we can't get right now, but we'll get those in time. Yeah, let's talk to you quickly. Rattata may be small, but don't underestimate its wicked bite. Have you caught one already? No, and I don't plan to. Are you going to Viridian Forest? It's a natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost. That reminds me, actually, do... Yeah, I do actually need to get some stuff. First of all, before I go, that's what happens whenever you enter a forest. That backdrop. Pretty cool. But yeah, I came here with some friends to catch us some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles. Let's check the... Yeah. Yeah, this is a slightly different file. It's because the footage from my first recording of this episode, the first part lost, the first 5 minutes. So, yeah. I'm here in a different file. But all we need to do is switch back. But this is my personal playthrough, so I do need to go back and get some items. The notes are your best friends. Yeah, so I'll be back shortly when we are ready to take on Viridian Forest. So, back in a second. Okay, we are back. And we should be good to go. So I think for the idea will be I will train up Bait first. Just because, one at a time. Okay, potion, and we're getting attacked by something. It's a Weedle. I'm gonna run because I know Bait can't do much. Thankfully, it cannot get poisoned, but I don't want to fight you. Weedle got me. I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon, and I ran out. That is why you can never have too many Pokeballs. That's right. But I want to see more encounters. There's a couple more. A Caterpie we can certainly fight. Albeit, take a little bit of time, but we'll nevertheless do it. Yeah. As long as you just keep doing that, and if people get poison, we should be fine. To lose you, Bait. I know it was a bit of a pause. I'm focused on making sure that Bait doesn't go down. We're switching. Peek! Why don't you fight? I said we're training one at a time. That would be so strange from behind. I forgot that's what it looks like. Good job, Pete. 15 XP for all. Hey, what do you say? Hey, you have Pokemon? Come on, let's battle them. Yeah, let's. 2 Pokemon. He has a Weedle to start with. Which... yeah. There isn't much we're going to do in this situation. I say we tackle and tackle and tackle some more. Although, that was more damage than I thought it would do actually. Probably because it's stabbed. There's only 2 hits! Hey, Bait leveled up. Good for you. Caterpie now, and... yeah, Bait, come back. Problem is, we can't... yeah. I was gonna say we can't stay in this fight for long. I don't feel safe about Peep staying in this fight for a drawn-out battle either. 2 levels down for a start. Not to mention the fact that Caterpie here gets an advantage of a switched attack, sort of. One more, and then we should level up. Leveling up means, if I'm not mistaken, we should get a new move. Level 9. Yeah, we got Gust. I knew there was something coming up. No! Harpy can't hack it. It's okay. Let's save it here. I'm a bit paranoid in case I soft reset it again. Yeah, let's heal up bait quickly because this switch training's not going to work out too long. There, excellent. Let's go. So I'm going to go this way just to show there is a way to skip wild Pokemon. Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Yep. When eyes lock, there's nothing we can do. It's Weedle again, and it's Weedle again. Nothing we can do. One little poison sting to show we mean business, and then we are going to get on out of there. Actually, that wasn't too bad. That was a critical hit. Okay, never mind. A bit less damage. Maybe our one was a crit. No. High roll. High roll. Evan, you are falling behind with levels. You need a bit of XP. It would be so easy to blaze through this whole place with Lare, but we're not about that right now. Oh, I didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. For a stab. Yikes. Anyway. I know with the encounters, Caterpie and Weedle are pretty much the same, but their evolutions, being Metapod and Kakuna, are what are the interesting part. So if you play Fire Red, Kakuna is a 10% encounter rate, and Metapod is 5%, and for Leaf Green, it's vice versa. And also you can catch Pikachu here, at 5%. I wouldn't mind catching one, if I could even find one, but I'm not gonna stay too long to look for one. If I find one, I find one. Because even if I caught it, it's not going on the final team. I do have another electric type I've got in mind. So we're just gonna bubble away Weedle here as well. And I might finish it off with Peak. If we can get one more good bubble off. Every time I see that, I'm worried in case whoever gets hit with Poison Sting gets, well, poisoned. Peak, don't fail me now. Please don't get poisoned. Oh, critical hit. Oh no. I've only got 2 more potions. 1 more now. Another crit? What? What do you have? Super luck? I'm joking, of course. I know Weedles can't get super luck. This one might. Ah, you didn't even level up. At least Evan did though. Yeah, we're staying in here. This is good XP for Peak. You might even say this is peak XP for Peak. Yeah, but seriously though, this Kakuna only knows Harden. Oh, crit, nice. So there's only so much we can do before we'll need to tap out for the sake of this episode not being a full episode about Kakuna versus Caterpie. Hey, another crit, nice. I think you're fine, Peak. The more tackles we do, the higher chance for a critical hit anyways. There's no like an increase in the rate, it's just more attacks we get to do. Peak is the crit monster. Another one! Crazy, 4 crits! Nice one, Peak. Double leveled up? Nice! You're 1 level away from evolving. Huh? I ran out of Pokemon. Nice. That was awesome, Pete. That totally stinks. I'm going to catch some stronger ones. Good luck with that. The highest level you'll see is level 5. And we have another antidote, just in case. Now, you can go 2 ways. You can go the other way, or you can go this way. I did that because I thought I'd get an encounter. No, let's talk to you. I might be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me. That's the spirit. You're not really winning if you don't go all out. What do you have? You have another Caterpie. Okay, Bait. I said I would train one at a time, but... I mean, that's out the window. Come on, Bait. Did I pick the least poisonous Weedle out of the lot? Why do you keep using String Shot, Caterpie? You're already faster. And what's to stop us getting a critical hit or poison? Because this is not Peak, and Peak is the critical monster. The critical hit monster. One more poison sting, and Bait will be as happy as a Weedle who just took out a Caterpie. Looks like someone else is playing Fire Red. Or these games. One more level up for you too. Stay in for now until it gets a bit too serious. Level 8. Okay, they're not messing around. Still weaker than Paragon in the last episode, but nevertheless, they're definitely ramping it up a bit. Hey, a critical hit. Let's switch. Peak, you're up. Although maybe that's a horrible decision. Ah, yeah, the critical hit monsters. It's not just Peak, but Caterpies in general. It's Caterpies, it's the entire species. If they've got their sights set on a critical hit, they will do everything in their power to achieve that. I haven't used Temper at all since we caught her. I just realised that she's still level 4, and the rest of them are kind of trailing ahead. That's because there's so many Pokemon. I mean, Lare's handy enough for a while. No need her because she's got Sand Attack. And then the bugs they're a lot quicker to evolve. And they will pack a punch when they evolve. Just for a while though. They'll get outclassed very quickly. Oh boo, nothing went right. I lost some of my allowance. Well, that's what happens. Yeah, why not? whatever happens from here on out happens because I couldn't afford many other Pokeballs, Ultra Balls. Ultra Balls? Potions? Don't even know. Well, I couldn't afford Ultra Balls anyways, even if they were available. Weedle's back! Now, I've said this before, right? But if ever an instance occurred where I found a shiny, doesn't matter what it is, Pokemon I like, Pokemon I don't like, a weak Pokemon, strong Pokemon, rare Pokemon, common Pokemon, any of that, I would use it on the team. Doesn't matter which one. I will replace one of the Pokemon that we have or still need to catch to let it join the team, unless it's very late on in the game and it is pretty much impractical. Take that! How long is this video? Half an hour anyways. We're nearly done actually, there's only like 2 more trainers. Because there's the exit right there. Did you know that Pokemon evolve? No, I did not know that actually. And there's Metapods! Pokemon that we will be seeing in no time at all. This is perfect actually. You'll only use Harden. And we could still use Poison Sting. Yeah. We have got the least poisonous Pokemon in the entire forest. Finally! You have your day, mate. You finally had your moment. I know you had Shed Skin, but I still wanted to see it. Because I know Shed Skin doesn't prevent poison, but it cures poison. And it's actually pretty funny that some Pokemon, their base stats decrease. Not really, well I say decrease. Yeah, it's kinda, yeah. So, Kakuna's base attack is lower than Weedle's. Not by much though. And you won't really notice that, honestly, when it evolves. Because it's not only going to be a Kakuna for like a few episodes? A few levels! Wow. Yeah, only for a few levels before it evolves again, and then its attack not so much skyrockets, but more really stands out. Because Beedrill is the attacker out of the two, and Butterfree is the special attacker. Okay, you are not attacking us. I would like to know why. And I really want to switch to Peak, but watch as this Caterpie attacks her, gets a stab, and ends up being faster. Or gets hit with a crit. Peak, you're up. Maybe we can get a double evolution. I think that's the same applies, like Metapod's attack stats lower than Caterpie's. I know Weedle's is definitely true. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Peak because we will get a double evolution if Peak wins. And besides, you're the critical hit monster. At least we don't need to use String Shot because we're already faster. Hey, there we go, the critical hit monster is back. So we still must be doing like 1 to 2 HP damage. This one's gotta be a crit. Nope, okay. The crits that you never need. Yeah! Double evolution! Oh, I lost. You wanna know about evolution? Well, take a look at the screen. First of all, Beta's evolving. First evolution of the series. Congratulations, your Bait evolved into Kakuna. Bait learned Harden. Woohoo! And Peak is evolving too. It's always a treat to see a double evolution. It would have been even better if they showed it on the same screen. Wonder if they'll ever do that in the future. Who knows? Now we have Metapod as well. Congratulations, your Peak evolved into Metapod. And also learned Harden. 2 evolutions, you cannot hack it. So, yeah, I think it's about time we swap with Evan. They two have already had their share of evolution and training for that matter, but the next episode would really need Evan at his peak. So, for the rest of the episode, we're going to focus on Evan. That's not to say no one else will join the fight, it's just Evan needs the XP more than anyone. Unfortunately, we don't have any potions, but is that going to change? We'll find out. Let's... Oh, it's a speed tie. No, it's not. String shot, I'm an idiot. And we are finally poisoned. Okay, that really doesn't help. You could say that poison stings a lot. And it's too far in to return to the start. For one because we have one more battle after this. Good job, Evan. Okay, still no level up. There's definitely an item. Is that a potion? Please be a potion. Yes! A potion. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. It looked like Evan was holding the potion. Okay, moving on. Last trainer of the episode? Hey, wait up. What's the hurry? Why the rush? What's with all the questions? It would have been awesome. Oh, level 9. It would have been awesome if at the end of the... Not another poison. But at the end of the forest, the last trainer had like a Butterfree or a Beedrill. And then people would remember it as being a difficult fight. But then you need the difficult fights to really scale what you're about to face. It'd almost be like a mini boss. Right, I need to really be careful here. Evan's in trouble. This is great XP. We'll definitely level up, but yeah, don't want that cut in half because we have to swap because of this pesky poison. I have no antidotes left, no potions. We're dealing with our situation as it stands right now. And right now, Evan wants to win. That was a close one. Okay, we should be fine. Unfortunately, Evan will faint because we're not going to reach the Pokemon Center in 10 steps. That's a painful fact, but nevertheless. Level 9 with 99 XP. Oh, nearly. But now we have 2 more spaces. Hi Kev, you're good at this. Thank you. Sometimes you can find stuff on the ground. I'm looking for the stuff I dropped. Can you help me? No, because my Squirtle is about to faint. Hey, Kakuna! I'm doing this to myself. It's great XP. Can't attack. But we can. One more bubble and we should be fine. At least we'll level up and get a couple more extra steps out of it. Level 10. And we've got withdraw. Great. That'll be helpful. Yeah, but I know the screen's gonna go all fuzzy. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move, I hear. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds. Did you know the evolution cancel technique? When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are. Yeah, I remember one game said something about it startles them and stops them evolving, but... Oh, sorry Evan. So we're now in Pewter City. I'm going to heal up and then call it a day. And then we'll talk to some people while we're here next time. But before I go, what we haven't really done is read some Pokedex entries. We don't have Bulbasaur, of course. Squirtle, the tiny turtle Pokemon. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. It powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. Metapod and Kakuna. Metapod is the Cocoon Pokemon. This Pokemon is vulnerable to attack while its shell is soft, exposing its weak and tender body. Kakuna is also the Cocoon Pokemon. Almost incapable of moving, this Pokemon can only harden its shell to protect itself when it is in danger. And interestingly enough, you have numerical and habitats, and then also the generic stuff. So you got rare Pokemon, urban Pokemon, and rough terrain Pokemon. None rare, but we do have mountain, water's edge, forest, and grassland. I think if we're going forest, sometimes Pokemon that aren't actually together in an evolution line will be together, so you might have Rhyhorn, Onix, and Rhydon in the same page. I don't know if we have any such examples. No, not yet. Bulbasaur's in Grassland. I think Mountain is where Charmander would have been, but it's fine. Next time we will just kick off the gym battle. So, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, then please like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Also check out my Twitter, I'm active on a regular. It's the same name as the channel, the Cinderace. Link to that's on the channel itself. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.